wanted to make pumpkin pie. So she planted a pumpkin seed, she weeded and watered, and after a while a sprout poked through. And then a pumpkin grew, and it grew, and it grew, and then it grew some more. Soon Halloween was just hours away. The witch thought about pumpkin pie and bent down to take her pumpkin off the vine. Well, she pulled, and she tugged, and she pulled. First she pulled hard, and then she pulled harder. But that pumpkin just sat.
I'm not getting on this line, lady.
Just then along came a ghost. Ethan.
Big pumpkin.
Davina.
Bacon stuck on the vine. It's still Halloween hours away.
And she kicked that pumpkin. Good. Davina, you need to look over here. Okay.
Okay.
I
We
really
really want pumpkin pie.
The ghost bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Well, he pulled and he tugged and he pulled. First he pulled hard and then he pulled harder. But that pumpkin just sat.
This is the one.
Brat. Just then along came a vampire.
Big pumpkin. Bacon mine stuck on the vine. Halloween hours away. I am bigger than both of you. Fat, stronger too. Let me try.
Davina. The witch and the ghost could not stop thinking about pumpkin pie, so they stepped aside. The vampire bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine. Well, he pulled, and he tugged, and he pulled. First he pulled hard, and then he pulled harder.
Is that all you got? So you
Got
are gonna buy all this big pumpkin.
But that pumpkin just sat.
Track.
Oh, yeah.
Just then along came the mummy. Davina.
Bacon mine stuck on the vine. Halloween hours away. I'm bigger and I'll be you.
Davina. But they all thought about pumpkin pie and stepped aside. The mummies bent down to take the pumpkin off the vine while they pulled and they tugged and they pulled. First they pulled hard and then they pulled harder.
Forget about me, your pumpkin pie. Mommy did. Ooh.
The pumpkin did not budge. Just then along came a bat.
Big pumpkin.
You gotta be joking. Give me a break.
The witch didn't say a word. She just looked at the ghost and rolled her eyes. The ghost looked at the vampire. The vampire looked at the mummy. They all looked at the little bat and they started to laugh.
Okay. Now me be back. Now me be. Stop. I have an idea.
And the bat told them what to do.
Uh-oh.
Say it.
What did that prove?
The bat pulled the mummy pulled the vampire pulled the ghost pulled the witch pulled the pumpkin, Well, they pulled and they tugged and they pulled harder and snap! Off came the pumpkin. Archie.
I'm out of here. See you later.
You're right, you're right.
Thud! It landed on top of a hill and thump, 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 thump. It bounced all the way down to the witch's house, and when it got to her door, the pumpkin just sat.
I
Hadn't been pulled from the vine, I would still be fine. Instead, I was thrown into the sky.
only to become pumpkin pie. Ooh.
Good. Savina.
Back. Hooray for back.
And the witch hurried inside to make pumpkin pie. Savina, what do you say?
Have some more. I can't get a bite.
Have one pie.
To go.
The witch watched them all leave. You stay up here. Then she went right out and planted another pumpkin seed. Ready?